Oh, Thanksgiving is definitely upon us, and it is turkey time all across the U.S. And today we are honored to have Chef Gaye Sandoz from Tony Chachere's with us today, and we're going to talk about bacon-wrapped turkey. I mean, this is something, it's a thing of beauty to behold, first of all.
First of all, and it is. It's such a great presentation, and I bet you I have cooked over 100 turkeys.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, I've fried them, I've baked them. This is one of my favorite recipes, so you need to try it. It keeps the moisture in.
I'm sure.
I would imagine with the bacon on the top, you kind of get that grease from the bacon.
The drippings down in there,
Yes, and it just protects it so it doesn't dry out. And I'll show you how we do it with Tony Chachere's marinade. This is our injectable marinade. I'm using butter and jalapeno. They have butter, they have honey bacon, they have different flavors. I like this one, perhaps.
Now, does this make it a little, give it a little kick?
Yes, it gives it a little kick, but not much.
Okay.
And I poured some of the marinade in a cup so I don't contaminate the whole jar.
Right.
And I'm gonna pull it up in the injector.
You got the injector.
The injector comes like this on the package.
And we got one of those right over there. Yeah.
So it's like that one.
Yes.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer, you're right. So you're ready to go. So you're going to inject the flavor and moisture into the meat, and you see how I'm doing it. I do three different ways, and about 1 ounce per pound of meat. So this is about a 20-pound roaster.
Right.
That is a big turkey.
That is a nice turkey.
You've got a few friends, don't you?
I do.
Or a big family.
A big family. And I told you guys I moved to North Carolina, and my family said, oh my gosh, they're in Louisiana. Who's going to do the turkey for Thanksgiving?
And you said, have no fear.
I will be back.
She will be back to do
with
the
my
turkey.
bacon wrapped turkey.
Nice.
That looks so good.
So we're going to inject the entire turkey.
Okay.
And you go ahead.
I was going to ask you, you know, when you have this kind of a presentation with that turkey that the bacon that you've kind of weaved on the top, I bet you get a lot of oohs and ahs.
You do, and like, why not embellish your turkey? Even if you don't have a tray, just put that greenery around it. I have kale because it lasts through heat. You know, it doesn't wilt. And then I have cranberries and Brussels sprouts, all kind of things.
Yeah.
So we're going to inject it. Just pretend I injected the whole thing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to season it with some of Tony Chachere's bold seasoning.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
Yeah. It's
I have some of that at home, yeah.
A little bit more kick than the regular. And don't worry about putting too much because you're not. This is a 20-pound turkey, so remember that. And you just shake the seasoning on all over, just like this. And you lift it up and shake it on the bottom, but I'm not going to do that right now, just in case.
It smells so good. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
smell that combination of spices, and I love that you did all the work for us, so it's just all in one can.
And here's the magic of my recipe.
Okay.
And I'm going to weave it to make it pretty. And don't forget to clean out your turkey, obviously.
Okay.
And I cook the giblets to make my gravy, the necks, and
Right
if
there.
you don't like that, don't do it, but I do it. It makes it great flavor.
And you said now is the time. Your turkey should be thawing.
Your turkey, thaw it about 4 days before, in the refrigerator, 4 days before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Don't try to do it overnight. It's not safe. So you want to do it in the refrigerator. So don't forget that
So
point.
you're going across the width of the turkey
I
now.
am. And
Yes.
look, I'm going to wrap these legs just like
yeah.
this.
Little legs are getting wrapped in
Little bitty legs.
Because those legs need flavor too.
It just looks prettier. If your legs are sticking out without flavor. And then I'm going to cross it. I'm going to weave it just like you'd weave.
It's like a little apple pie.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's not hard to do, and it looks beautiful.
It does.
And my tip of the day is to use bacon that has been at room temperature.
Yes.
So it doesn't put an extra layer of cold on your turkey.
I got you.
Oh, so you can do that safely and just leave it out for a little bit, let it get down to temperature.
Yeah, let it get down to temperature.
Nice.
Now here we go. You're going to do the entire turkey just like this. You want to stretch your bacon a little bit because it's going to shrink when you bake it. And then you're going to put it in a preheated oven for about, depending on your turkey, but about 3 or 4 hours.
This is where Amy starts getting anxious about the turkey.
She said she doesn't cook turkeys.
There's something about, I mean, that is the centerpiece. You can mess up, you know, one of the sides and they can live with it, but you mess up the turkey and you got big problems.
So I'm Dr. Turkey today because this, you won't have any of your friends or family choking on their turkey because it's so dry. There's nothing worse than that.
Dr. Turkey here in the turkey emergency room, but I don't know if this patient's going to make it. I really don't.
In the oven, preheated oven at 350 degrees, and always use the thermometer. Do not rely on the pop-ups. No offense to any turkey company, but just use your thermometer. Put it in the deepest part of the breast. 165, it should be ready. Do not overcook it. The bacon will protect it, but just watch it, and in about 2 hours, check your temperature.
Okay, and you've got this great cookbook that people can get for free. I was looking through here. You've got all kinds of different recipes. You said more than 90 recipes?
90 recipes, from desserts to appetizers to stews, crawfish gumbo, crawfish etouffee, shrimp etouffee. So this cookbook, you can call 1-888-48-CREOLE, and they will give you a free one. They'll send it in the mail.
Nice.
You can use these little shortcuts as well on your products. You've got everything from the rice to the dressing.
Yes, and I tell you, the chili mix is one of my favorites. It's fairly new this year. So you can order it online or look in your stores. And then I made the giblet gravy to go along with it, so y'all can have
Chris
it.
is
What all did you
checking
put
out
in,
the gravy.
really quickly, what all did you put in here?
I use the drippings.
Right.
And then I cut up the giblets.
Ooh.
And I reduced it down with the drippings.
I want to turn that toward the camera so we can
And
see
I put
all
some
that
green
goodness.
onion in it, and my mom used to put mushrooms, so I always put mushrooms in it.
Okay.
No wonder your family wants to make sure you're coming home for Thanksgiving.
It's all about the turkey.
It is, and that dressing looks, and it's got lots of flavors in there, and then
Yeah.
with the bacon, and I love how you injected it.
And it looks like this when it goes in, and it looks like this when it comes out.
And this recipe will be on your website as well,
Yeah.
so check it out.
Okay, lots of great tips, lots of great products. It's so great to have you. I heard
Yeah.
the last time you were here, you made gumbo, and I
Oh,
missed
the
it. People are
gumbo
still
did not make
talking.
it very long because it
Yes.
got consumed. It
Yes,
really did.
and I was born in Opelousas, so I'm a good Cajun, so I
Knows
love
how
to
to
cook.
make a good gumbo. Now, is the gumbo recipe, is that part of this
There
one?
is. There's
it
a gumbo recipe in here.
Oh,
It's
nice.
absolutely delicious. Mr. Tony put it in there himself.
All right.
Thank you, Tony.
Chef Gaye, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Look, happy
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Thanksgiving.
It is turkey time.